The kids that the blockers were given to had gender dysphoria, intense gender dysphoria, from an early age. And as they entered puberty, it got worse. B, they did not have significant mental health issues. They would be disqualified if they had those issues. And what did they start doing at the Tavistock, as well as other clinics? They started giving these blockers to a totally different population. Kids that developed gender dysphoria later on in life, as adolescents. Kids who had severe mental health issues, okay, severe anxiety, cutting themselves, suicidal, autistic. And so, and they used their justification to this day of giving the kids blockers. Their justification is that this has been shown, hands down, this helps kids. But if you just if you just look at this, for 5 minutes, if you look at it, and you look at the history of this, and the lack of evidence, the lack of long-term evidence that these people did better, and if you take into consideration all the potential problems of the blockers. Now, let me say something else. So kids are put on blockers, and the parents are told, we're just giving your child time to think about this. Your child isn't sure about their identity. We just want to stop the puberty because if your daughter experiences her periods and her breasts, she's going to get more upset. So we're going to stop that, and we're going to give her time to think. Well, let me explain. Over 90%, and possibly 98 to 99%, depending on the study, of kids placed on blockers go on to the cross-sex hormones. They move forward. They don't get off desensitized. They move forward with it. That's number one. Number two is that the blockers themselves have a dangerous impact. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, that we need puberty, natural puberty, to develop and become an adult and have an adult brain. But more importantly, puberty itself may be the solution to the gender dysphoria. Why do I say that? Because the studies that we have of those younger kids who had intense gender dysphoria for years when they were 4, 6, 8, 10 years old, we know from 11 out of 11 studies that a majority, 60 to 90% of those kids with puberty, with natural puberty, will outgrow it. They're going to outgrow this discomfort that they have with their bodies. Many of them will be gay and lesbian, but they no longer want to live life as the opposite sex. They have their fertility. They have their normal sexual response. They have normal genitalia, to say nothing of all the other body systems that are affected by gender affirming care. So you see, it could be that by giving the blockers, followed by the cross-sex hormones, instead of allowing this condition to live itself out and resolve, we are cementing it in. We're fixing it.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?